Oh, hello there. So let's get right into it. Do you see that little rat thing that actually evolved into you? Then this can be shown by this very scientific presentation. And then you will evolve into Scooby-Doo. I'm pretty sure you already know that you're not actually going to evolve into Scooby-Doo. But now let's look at this mystery fossil that we, together, are going to figure out where it belongs in the museum. This mystery fossil can only be in one of two places. The wolf part of the museum, or the whale part of the museum. So to begin with, we should look at both of the different animal structures. So if we look at the wolf structure, we can see that it has a backbone, a tail, front limbs, and back limbs. But the whale doesn't have the back limbs and only has the backbone and the tail and the neck, and the front limbs. Let's now look at the unknown fossil. We can see that this animal has front and back limbs, and a tail. Now I can share with you a really cool fact about how when two species share a structure, but that is not shared with a third species, that means that the first two species are more closely related to each other. From this, you may think that the mystery fossil is more closely related to the wolf because they both have back limbs, but you would be wrong. If we overlay the skulls of the mystery fossil on the whale, we can see that the skull structure and shape are very similar. Now you could be thinking, but the nostrils are in completely different places. If we sneak back into the vault of Amplify and pick up evidence card J from lesson 3.3, you can see the card states that the common ancestor of whales had nostrils in the front of the skull. Then if we take another look at the front limb of the whale, the wolf, and the mystery fossil, we can see that the radial and ulnar bones on the mystery fossil and whale are much shorter than on the wolf. Then when we look at the distal bones / feet, we can see that the wolf's bones have been very specialized, which we can see with how the bones are much longer than the mystery fossil and whale, almost looking like they were stretched. But when we look at the mystery fossil, the bones are much shorter and less specialized. But when we look at the whale, we can see how these are also much shorter and are derivative of the ones from the mystery fossil. Now with this extra information, I believe we can conclude that the mystery fossil is more closely related to the whale and is actually an ancestor to the modern whale. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I spent a lot of time on this. I'm gonna go to bed now. Bye.